welcome to my video. I hope everybody is doing well. It is September 1st and we are on the highway heading to Toronto International Airport, Pearson Airport. David and I are going to be in California for the month of September, returning on October 1st. So we should have some videos to share with you. Okay, here we go. Now we are at the airport. As I mentioned, we are going to California and we hope to be sharing some good footage from California. We are there from September 1st to October 1st, and we are going to Los Angeles, San Diego, Santa Monica, and Carmel. Not in that order. So we are going to be Californians for a full month. Very exciting. Can't wait to share it with you. We're in San Francisco. We're at Fulton and Great Highway here in San Francisco. And we are at the water. Ocean Beach. We just thought we would show you a little bit of the water. David is in t-shirts and a short, and I'm wearing a jacket and shorts. A jacket and shorts. This is Ocean Beach. It is a beautiful, beautiful afternoon, not a cloud in the sky. Early September. We arrived in San Francisco yesterday. So we're just going to do a little bit of a walk along the water. Across the street, obviously. And this is facing west right now. And you can see some of the local residential buildings. So we've been here for just over 24 hours. And we rented a car, and David's quite comfortable driving in new places. So we've got a car, and we've got a car for the month. So we're driving. So love, let's just tell everybody where we're going after we leave San Francisco. So from San Francisco, we're going to Carmel. And then we're going to stay there for a week. And then from Carmel, we're going to Los Angeles, Marina del Rey for a week. And then our last week will be San Diego, La Jolla.
And then back home.
And then back home. As much as I love going away on vacay, it's always great going home, folks. I love going home. Look how lovely this is. I just hope you guys are doing well, and thank you very much for joining David and I. Now, I have been pointing towards those rocks. I'm sorry, I do not know if they have a name. I'm sure they do. But this was just sort of a last minute decisions, and I didn't look up where we were going. We just kind of drove to the water. So today we already hit Target, which I love Target, and we needed to get a hat, a baseball hat for David, because somewhere along the line in our travels within the last 24 hours, his hat went MIA. And so we went to Target to pick up a hat and a couple of other things that I can only get in the States. So, and I do love Target. So we did that and went for a nice long walk this morning. Oh, it's so nice. But it is cool. I wore a jacket this morning. I'm still wearing a jacket. It's warmer in Toronto than it is in San Francisco. Now, what was the expression that we think Mark Twain said, David?
Coldest winter he ever spent was a summer in San Francisco.
Which is, I think, pretty fitting, considering we're further south than Toronto, and it's cool here. But the water does tend to do that. Okay, folks, we are heading over the Golden Gate Bridge. There she is. Last time we were here was 1999. 1999. And we parked the car on the other side, and this is back in my major running days. I wanted to run across the Golden Gate Bridge, and I think I remember reading that if you ran across it 4 times, that would equal a mile. Anyhow, that's what I did. I ran across this bridge, like from one end to the other, 4 times, and it happened to be on this exact side. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable doing that today, only because, I seem to have a bit of vertigo. I would be feeling like I'm being pulled over the side of the bridge. But look at how beautiful she is. And traffic obviously is very good right now. And I don't know if you noticed back there when we were, when we first got on the bridge, there was a lot of people taking selfies. I know there's a lot of hiking happens up here. A lot of cycling, a lot of hiking up in these hills. Oh, San Quentin, David said is. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe once we get over the bridge, we'll see it. Maybe we won't be able to see it so well. No. We're going to be too high up to look at San Quentin, I think. I don't see it, babe. Oh, it's sort of right, I guess, sort of below us, apparently. The Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California, United States of America. Beautiful day. This is Sausalito. Such a cute spot in here, this main drag that we're on. What is, we don't know that. We should come back, yeah. Yeah, Sausalito. Ooh, bakery and cafe. Yummy. Look at that, there is San Francisco. We haven't been to downtown San Francisco yet, but we probably will get to there at some point. But I thought it'd be cool to show you. Hopefully you can see. But this is Sausalito. So coming over the Golden Gate Bridge into Sausalito. So cute in here. Yeah, parking spots are, I tell you, a rarity. So we're staying at an Airbnb in San Francisco. I don't know what the area is. 8 Ashbury. 8 Haight Ashbury. Haight Ashbury. And apparently back in the day, Haight Ashbury was like, hippie headquarters. Late 60s. Yeah, so that's where we're staying. No tall buildings in the neighborhood. We're staying in like 100-year-old plus apartment. was once upon a time a house, and it looks like it was divided up into a couple of apartments. Very cute. No outlet, it says.
Okay, turning around.
We're turning around. Okay, we're going on a bit of an adventure. Look at these homes. How sweet. But the climb, can you imagine the climb with groceries, bags of groceries? No. Beautiful, but no. Maybe, if I was a lot younger, I wouldn't mind it so much, but not so much now. Okay, I'm going to end this clip. Hi folks, it's the next day. So this is one of the next day's clips. And we are at Pier 39, right near Fisherman's Wharf. And you can see the sea lions. They're gorgeous, and listen to their music. Listen to their music. They are magnificent. Look at how gorgeous they are. Pier 39. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's a couple that are in the water right now. Hi, beauties. Wow, aren't they spectacular? Oh, and one guy is climbing over the other guys, like, owie. Wow, what a lovely sight. I wonder what they're communicating to each other. Wowza, wowza. And there is the Golden Gate that we showed you yesterday. We drove over that yesterday. We're going to see if we can get a slightly better view. So the signage reads, in 1990, shortly after a major earthquake hit San Francisco, California sea lions began hauling out on the decks here in front of you. And it says there's plenty of food in nearby waters, protection from predators like sharks and orcas, and lots of comfortable space to rest. Wow, aren't they just so majestic, so magnificent? And listen to their music. Oh my goodness, you're so special. Are those two fighting? Oh, that guy just kicked off somebody else, so he has that pier all to himself. Wow, I could just watch these guys all day long. How majestic to be in their presence. Like, it's just such a blessing to be in their presence. Alrighty, we're heading to Fisherman's Wharf next. And I don't think in my last clip here in San Francisco on Pier 39 whether I got a clip of Alcatraz, what was formerly a prison. And there it is. And we were over there where we caught the sea lions. And so we're going to pick you up at Fisherman's Wharf. Okay, here we are again. Next clip, same day. So we're going to, I think we kind of walk through Fisherman's Wharf, right, love? Mm-hmm. And I did tell you I was going to record. I didn't. My apologies. But we're going to, maybe we can do something on the way back. Maybe. But we're going to Deli's. I remember Deli's. And pick up, you know what? some sugary bits. But first we want to grab something to eat. And we were looking for a place over the water. So we're just wondering, right up there, right below Deli's. You can see that low-rise building with all those windows. Hopefully the camera picks it up, and we're hoping that's a restaurant, because we wouldn't mind sitting in there by the window ideally and overlooking this most beautiful view. It is really hot. Oh, I see somebody swimming. There are people swimming in the water. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. It is really hot today. There's a heat warning. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. Nice. Okay, we're going to see if we can find someplace to eat and then go to Deli's, or vice versa. So we just came from walking up there. I took you guys up there, and we were hoping that we could grab lunch in a windowed restaurant overlooking the water, and we found it. We are here overlooking the water. Again, there's Alcatraz, and here is our lunch. Truffled mac and cheese, yum yum. And David has a crab cake sandwich, and I have a grilled chicken sandwich. I want to show you my quick little stash from Deli's. A bag full of chocolate. Yum. Hi folks, it's the next day. David and I are in Napa Valley. This is Sonoma Valley.
On our way to Napa Valley.
Thank you. That's what I meant to say. We're on our way to Napa Valley. Yeah. And this is Sonoma Valley, so you can see all the grapevines. It's a beautiful, clear blue sky day today here in Napa Valley, California. David and I are in downtown Napa, and then we're going to head out more to the wine country area for a late lunch. But we just want to do a little bit of exploring down here. And just show you one of the main streets. We're on 3rd Street right now. And there's a main street, which I think maybe we might pop back over to, because we came down Main Street, and it's not dissimilar than the looks of this street, so we may or may not get back onto Main Street, but I just wanted to share a little bit of the city of Napa. It is a hot one again today, folks. It is hot, hot, hot. So it was about an hour drive from our place on Clayton. We're on Clayton Street in California, right, love? No, I said in San Francisco. Clayton Street in San Francisco is where we're staying. And I think I mentioned earlier, it's a 100-plus-year-old place that we're living in. But yeah, as I mentioned, it's about an hour drive from there, and just checking out the neighborhood. So we went over the Golden Gate Bridge again coming here, and it was all fogged in. I mean, it was, of course, people were traveling it, no problem, but it was so foggy over the bridge. I'm glad that I didn't choose today to be the day that I actually recorded going over the bridge, because we wouldn't have seen anything. So, love, maybe we should go back to Main Street. We're gonna head back to the Main Street. We went into one shop and I bought a tea towel. That's sort of what I like doing when we go to new places, is get a tea towel and a Christmas decoration. So this tea towel is just California, which is what we're exploring. We're exploring 4 different spots in California over this month-long vacation, and I don't have enough room for 4 tea towels from the 4 places that we're visiting, because I've been collecting a lot over the years. So I just bought 1 tea towel that says California, which is fitting, and the other thing I need to pick up, which is again traditional, is to pick up a Christmas decoration. So I need to find that too. Is this Main, or no, it's not? We got one more to go over, right? Up here, right? Oh, that's First. So antiques are really big here in California. Look at how cool that is. I love that. That is old time, old school canisters that you used to put on the kitchen counter with that would contain flour and sugar, and look at how pretty those are though. Wow, really nice. More, I guess this is part of the same store. Every place says wine shop or wine tasting, which is fitting for the neighborhood. Clear blue skies, other than that patch that we had coming over the Golden Gate. Is this not the street we came down? So we're just going to go back up this street. This is First Street. So does that, oh, that's a dead end up there though, right? Is that a dead end? That's where we parked. Okay, so yeah, okay, good idea, love. Let's do this. Let's do this way. So considering, California and Napa Valley is high tourist. I suspect I expected it to be a little busier people-wise. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I do like that it's not packed with people. But I'm assuming the reason why it's not is because it's September and everybody's back at work. Vacation time is over. Kids are back in school. You can see the streets are not very busy with traffic, car traffic nor pedestrian traffic. We're on First Street and Randolph Street. Walking on the shaded side for obvious reasons. It's pretty hot on the sunny side. And no real tall buildings. I wonder if that's a hotel or if that's condos, I wonder. Because all the window coverings look similar. It's a hotel. Napa County Historic Society. Yeah, lots of those little signs around. And I think we're going to walk maybe one more block, and then we're going to get back to the car and head out to the vineyards, I think. We're having lunch in the vineyards, right?
Yep.
And so we'll head back out because our reservations are for 2 o'clock. It's about a 15-minute drive. So at the end of this, so at these lights, I think I will turn off the camera, and then we'll pick up again when we get to our lunch destination. David and I have been doing a lot of walking. We went down to the Fisherman's Wharf yesterday, and I apologize. I did say I was going to film down there. Other than our lunch spot, I didn't really film Fisherman's Wharf, so I apologize for that. But we've been putting in, as I guess most tourists do, is you do a lot of walking. That's how you really see. You see a lot when you're walking, and so we've been putting in a lot of steps. So I'm feeling good about that. Today, not so much, because there was a drive up here. We left the house around, I think, 10:30-ish. And then, did a little bit of walking around here and then going for lunch. And I'm not sure what we're going to do after. Probably maybe just head back home. See you at lunch. Okay, we're driving into our lunch destination here at Stanley Ranch in Napa Valley, California. Well, that's a kind of a neat installation. I wonder if it's art. Oh yeah, it is an art installation. Lovely. So we just left the city of Napa. And I mentioned I bought a tea towel, but I have since bought a beautiful dress. At least I think it's beautiful. It's all black. It's long. It's cotton and crispy. Can't wait to wear it. Okay, this is our parking spot. Okay, see you in the restaurant. Well, David picked a pretty bougie restaurant. It's called Bear, and valet parking only. That's our car for the month.
Perfect. And you two are going to head to this large building with the stone wall and the fireplace to the right.
Okay,
Great,
great.
thank you. Thanks very much.
I love your camera.
Oh, thanks.
Super cool.
Thanks. Ooh, look at there's a little shop there, David. Ooh dear.
I thought you said you tapped out already.
But I didn't. I tapped out. I think I tapped out with the dress that I bought. I gave myself a budget to spend on this trip, and we haven't even been here a week. And well, I've got a little bit more room, but yeah, I guess there's always your credit card. This is lovely. How lovely. Beautiful.
I guess we're going to get in this right anyhow.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe that's the entrance. Maybe we should.
Maybe here. Did he say to go to the front, or? Oh, he told us to go to the front, but we insisted on not following his instructions.
Well, you said near the fireplace. I don't see a fireplace.
Oh, okay. So we're just backtracking for a bit. This is really quite lovely here. This is pretty bougie if they have valet parking only, David.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pilates. Well, it's a whole little place up here.
Yeah, there it is.
Burger and fries for me. And David has some basil rice, which is delicious. We're sharing lemon basil
Pesto.
rice, pesto, lemon basil pesto. We're sharing that glass of wine. And this, I asked to be placed, this drink to be placed in a takeout because I know I won't be able to finish it. It's got ginger and turmeric and all kinds of good healthy yum yum. Okay, gonna indulge. We just finished our lunch. Now we just want to take a walk around the grounds here. This apparently, as we were eating lunch, I was looking at the website, and this is a 5-star hotel. And we did see Pilates studios earlier, and I want to just go down to the pool. Oh, looks like David has found another room. Oh, this could be a yoga studio, or certainly like a meeting area. You can see those chairs positioned. It's so nice here. There's that art installation when we drove in, I showed you guys. Like, the grounds here are spectacular. The service and the meal was excellent. What I didn't show you was our dessert. We had a sourdough ice cream caramel dessert that we completely devoured. We were both like filled to the gills. But when it comes to dessert, especially anything caramel and ice cream related, we were in, and we scraped the bottom of the bowl. This is pretty bougie here, yeah. Very, very nice. Let's go down the pool, check it out, see if we can get in. Maybe we need a pass. We might need a pass, David? So I'll read you what their website says. It says it's new. On the southern edge of Napa Valley, the banks of the Napa River contour around the historic Stanley Ranch, where vineyards and gentle rolling hills meet the open California sky. So this green space here looks pretty untouched, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did yoga in the morning out here, because there's that platform right there, and there's lots of space here for mats. Yeah, so I think we would need to have a pass to get into the water. But let's just go down and have a little closer look. Not too much further, but look at how nice. So there's that pool over there. Oh, and those are the villas. So they have villas, suites, and guest rooms. The villas, we looked at the website. And they're pretty sweet, weren't they, love? Really nice. Oh, looks like private dining over there, right here, babe. Oh, there's a couple of restaurants here? Oh, okay. Because that was the restaurant that we were just at right there. But here I'm noticing some more table and chairs. Oh yeah, very nice. Yep. And you can see the landscaping is like next level. Next level. So residential sales studio. Yeah, I was reading something about that, and I thought maybe they just meant the area, but I think they actually mean right here on the grounds. Busy bees saving the planet.
I don't see any bees.
No bees right now. Wow. Just beautiful, beautiful landscaping. I thought, to share this on record as part of our whole California experience. Let me just pop my nose in here and see what's happening in here. Wow, pretty. I can smell it already. Oh my goodness, the fragrance. Perfection. Oh my goodness, just loaded with beautiful fragrance. Look at this is a rose garden. And see, babe, these are the type of daisies I aspire to for our garden, which we have worked so hard in that garden with new soil and it's still not proving very fruitful. But see how everything is white and green? Just like I like it. I like our garden and flowers to be white and green.
I like to have flowers.
We can pretend this is our garden.
You could.
Okay. Let's see what's down here. This looks like a villa. Oh no, this is Soapy. This is Soapy's office, I think. It is so hot out right now. Blue, 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 blue skies. Oh, it's all clay or sand, and I don't want to walk on that because it'll get my feet really dirty. But these, I think, are the villas, or maybe these could be part of the what's for sale. So Hale House, and then there's a glass barn and village this way. Glass barn. Oh, that was it, I think, that we were in. That looks like a barn. I'm just going to stick my nose up here and see what's up here. Because there's no sand walkway here. This is just asphalt. These are cosmos. Oh, there's a bee. Hi, gorgeous. Well, very nice grounds. I'm getting really hot. So we're going to maybe close this out pretty soon. It's good to be walking because I had that big burger. It was delicious, a Wagyu burger, but I only ate maybe half of it. I knew that I wouldn't be able to eat the whole thing. So David is carrying it all boxed up along with my ginger and turmeric beverage. But we did share a glass of wine. We had to try a vineyard Californian wine because we are here. You just gotta, do as the locals do and drink California wine. Oh, this is probably their outdoor kitchen, their outdoor garden, I bet. Look at how well protected those either vegetable, yeah, they are. They're vegetable beds, and they're covered with safety against critters getting in there and eating up all their yummies. I think that's wine tasting out there in the open space right behind the vegetable beds. Yeah, very nice. A little stand there for ranch books. Just gonna head towards the car now?
Yep.
How nice. Well, this was a very nice, bougie little excursion, love. Yeah, that was a pretty fabulous lunch. Fabulous environment. Service was fabulous. Yeah, very nice. We thought, well, in California, we have to see, even though we really are not wine drinker. Well, if we drink any alcohol, it's probably a wine, glass of wine, or David and his mojitos. But we are certainly far from being connoisseurs. I can tell the difference between red and white wine. That's as far as my palate will take me. Oh, that's the front desk in there. Oh, there was that little shop, remember, babe? Well, that's on the way to the car, so. Was it here? Oh, here, it's right there. It's a pottery studio. Dare I go in? Should we go in or no? I'm kind of too lazy to go in, actually. After that meal, I just feel like having a nap. This is this outdoor space. This has all that sand there, though. You can see. Okay, so maybe we just get back and get the car, right?
Okay.
Okay, ready to roll? Okay, we're just going to walk out the way we came in. Thank you very much for joining us here in Napa Valley. Loved being here. Really, really nice being here. Hello, everybody. The next day, there's a Waymo car with no driver. I hope you saw that. A lot of Waymo cars, like those are the driverless cars, and we plan on taking it probably tomorrow. We're going out for dinner with friends, so we're going to take it to the restaurant. We think. I have to build up my nerve. Anyhow, this is the next day. I hope everybody is doing well. We are in San Francisco. We're on Haight Street and Cole. And we are going to be walking down Haight Street, going eastbound. And this is the neighborhood of Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco. This is the neighborhood that David and I are staying at for this week here in San Francisco. And we're taking a nice little walk down Haight Street. And one big reason why we are here, staying in this particular neighborhood of San Francisco, is because this is sort of the birthplace of the hippie era. And David has a kinship to a lot of the musicians from that era. It's pretty funky down here. So I'm going to read to you a little bit about... Oh, there's a puppy. The puppy. There is a little bit of information to share here. So according to Google, Haight-Ashbury is a neighborhood in San Francisco. We already know that. It's the birthplace of the 1960 counterculture movement. Haight-Ashbury draws a lively, diverse crowd looking to soak up historic hippie vibes. And you can just tell by like the colors. There's a lot of color. And just even by the font of some of the signage on streets, and just the kind of whole vibe. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not mosaic, but it's psychedelic almost. So pretty cool. So it's there's apparently a lot of vintage stores along Haight, some funky restaurants apparently. What else does it say? It says Upper Haight Street is a hodgepodge of vintage clothing boutiques. Oh yeah, okay. And record stores, bookstores. Apparently the largest record store is supposed to be here somewhere. But see, if you look at that building where the camera is angling, it's a Middle Eastern Greek restaurant. Like, it's just very colorful, which speaks to the vibe of Haight Street. So they're maintaining that hippie vibe. So this is where Janis Joplin and the musicians of the time, this is where a lot of them stayed. We're hoping to locate Janis Joplin's house. It's on Ashbury Street. So apparently she lived there at a time. We passed also, we didn't want to show it, it's not worth it, but I will mention we did pass Charles Manson's. It's Charles Manson, right? That's his name, yeah. Charles Manson's house, apparently before he moved to Los Angeles and did his dreadful deed. He was recruiting people, wayward teens, to his cult. If you look at that signage and the font of that signage, very 1960s. Yeah, that looks like it might be more farmer's market type. Oh, this whole fruit and veggie market as well. But you'll see here there's not a lot of tall buildings here in Haight-Ashbury. We were downtown, of course there were a lot of tall buildings, but in this neighborhood there's maybe 4 stories. So this is what it, would have been like back in the 60s. Nothing really seems to have changed, at least from the external standpoint. I'm sure there's been a lot of restoration internally. And this is Ashbury, so we're going to try and get find Janis Joplin's house. So we're walking south on Ashbury. Look how cool this is. Look at that vibe in here. Such a cool vibe. Okay. So after we do this clip, we are heading down to, you want to visit Stanford University, right, babe?
Yeah, I want to check it out. Never been.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to check out Stanford. And tomorrow night we're having dinner with an old roommate, university. Pardon?
You never lived with Renee.
Oh, I thought you and Renee lived
This
together.
is
Oh, this is it. Okay, sorry. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. This pink house. Apparently, this is where Janis Joplin lived at 635 Ashbury Street. And you'll see many of homes around here. Don't know if I'll be able to show you much of them that are quite colorful. So just think of all the upkeep to keep this colorful home. There's 1, 2, 3 stories and maybe a basement. That's beautiful. This is where Janis Joplin apparently lived. And we're gonna end this clip right here, and we'll probably pick you up either at Stanford or
Painted Ladies.
Painted Ladies. Yeah, we're going to go to the Painted Ladies, and what the Painted Ladies are is houses similar to this in a row, and it's quite well known in San Francisco. Be right back. So we're on our way to the Painted Ladies, and but we cut through Alamo Square. It's this park, and there's all kinds of dogs over there, and there's a sign up there that says Coyote Alert. So that's interesting. Does not surprise me. But I wanted to just show you this. We're at the, as I mentioned, in Alamo Square, and it's just such a pretty view from here. I thought I'd show you a little bit of San Francisco. And unless there's another little view site that I want to show you, then the next clip should be of the Painted Ladies. Okay, folks, here we are at the Painted Ladies. So my last clip, it was literally a 3-minute walk through Alamo Square to get here to the Painted Ladies. And this is on, they're located on Steiner Street, if I'm not mistaken. And it says in Wikipedia about the Painted Ladies, it said, in American architecture, Painted Ladies are Victorian and Edwardian houses and buildings repainted starting in the 1960s. 3 or more colors that embellish or enhance their architectural detail. The term was first used for San Francisco Victorian houses by Elizabeth Pomada and Mike Larson in their 1978 book, Painted Ladies, San Francisco's, can't read that, something. Although, too much sun here. Polychrome decoration was common in the Victorian era. The colors used on these houses are not based on historic precedent. And then it says, since then the term has also been used to describe groups of colorfully painted Victorian houses in other American cities. So when we were walking here, we did see, like we showed you, that Janis Joplin house. That was, of course, colorfully painted, and there has been several other houses actually en route today. That's a hummingbird. Oh no, or is that a dragonfly? The camera won't pick it up, but I'm seeing this pretty large dragonfly. Ooh, baby, you are beautiful. Anyhow, folks, I thought that we would show you this because they're quite renowned here in San Francisco, and I'm sure they cost a pretty penny, not only to purchase, but I'm sure to maintain the upkeep of the colors. And there's a little bit more of the view here in San Francisco. We can see taller buildings. Tall buildings. That's downtown. There. Okay, the next clip should be Stanford. So I hastily stopped what I was saying about a friend of David's. He didn't live with, but they both went to the same school in Boston, the same university in Boston, and she ended up moving here to San Francisco, and she's a dean at Stanford. So, yeah, David and Renee have been friends since the 70s. Last time we saw her was last time we were in San Francisco, which was in 1999. So it's been over 20 years. It'll be good to see her and her husband again. Quick little shot here. Actually, it's a rest break. We've climbed. Well, in the distance, first of all, you can see the bay, but we've been climbing. The streets of San Francisco are steep, my friends. And my mom used to say, you know, when you're in Italy, you're always climbing. And she was right. So when we were in Italy and climbing all the streets in Italy, you know, the only difference between here and Italy, between San Francisco and Italy, the only difference, David said, was that we're swearing in English in San Francisco versus swearing in Italian when we were climbing the hills in Italy. Catch you later. Now is that? No, that's angling.
Want me to fix it? You want me to set it?
Yeah.
Zoom?
That's
Like you just
zoom.
hold down. Oh, I gotta stop it.
Okay, stop. We're in Bona Vista Park. We're at the very top of Bona Vista Park, and it's really steep to get to this top. But anyhow, look at this great shot. Hopefully the camera will pick this up. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge and some of the city. This is the top of Bona Vista Park. It's beautiful in here, but be prepared to climb. Well, folks, we finally made it. We're here at Stanford University and standing in front of the Quantum Mechanical Engineering Laboratory. But I wanted to show you this beautiful building. It's got a clay roof, and this beautiful stonework, and this big, beautiful, tall palm tree. The campus is quite lovely. Similar building you can see right across the street. So university doesn't start until September 17th. And there is, what is that building? I can't read it from here. Yes, we're just wandering at the moment. Are you coming, love? It is hot. So one thing that we've noticed here since we've been in San Francisco is it's cool in the morning and cool in the evening and hot during the day. And that reminds me very much of Calgary, where I grew up. It was cold in the morning, cold in the evening, and warm during the day, during the summer months. Look at that cool building. You can see at the very top. No idea what that is. Want me to hold that? So we shall just wander. So it's very, very quiet. Very little traffic. Very few people. We were just at the student center. Oh, look at that. I mean, that mural is beautiful. The artistry. This must be the chapel. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at the wrought iron glass window. The architecture, it just blows me away. How fabulous it is. The grounds are impeccable. We're just meandering and doing a bit of exploring. Oh, look at that. Beautiful mural. The workmanship. Oh wow, this is a big wide open space. What is this? I won't be able to tell you because I don't see any signage. This sort of reminds me of King's Circle in U of T. Minus the palm trees. Wow. We don't know what this is called, do we? Wow. I have such a command of the English language with my wows and cool being used every other word. Clear, clear, clear blue skies. And way up there, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but there's a raptor circling, looking for some food, no doubt. It almost feels like we're in ancient times, going through renovated ancient ruins. Oh, here's an art installation. Let's see if there's anything written that explains what this installation is. Oh, this is Memorial Court. That's what this is called. And here the burghers of Calais? Calais. Oh. In 1884, the French city of Calais commissioned Augustin Rodin to create a memorial honoring the heroes of the 100 Years' War. He depicted the 6 burglars or citizens, burghers, or citizens who in 1347 volunteered to leave the defeated city barefoot, tied by rope at the neck, and offer their own lives and keys to Calais to King Edward III of England. The burghers' fortitude, determination, and devotion to their community preserved Calais from being Calais. Okay, I insist on pronouncing it incorrectly, all right? From being pillaged at the end of a devastating siege. The burghers are shown at the moment of departure from the city. All right, moving right along. Let's see if there's something else that we can film here at Stanford. I just want to take a quick clip of this beautiful Stanford building. No idea what building it is. But I also really want to show you this really cool, like, alleyway, outdoor alleyway. It's lovely. It's beautiful. It's so majestic here. Okay, we're off to the bookstore. Okay, we just walked into the library, or the bookstore rather, sorry. And wouldn't you know, the first thing you don't see are books. You see all the Stanford swag. So you have to climb more stairs in San Francisco to get to the books. I just find that comical. More swag. And voila, the books. Praise be. Hi folks, we're getting into a driverless car. Weibo, here we go. There's our place that we're staying at. And here we are.
Good afternoon, David.
Good afternoon. Driverless car. It says good afternoon, David.
And we get to start the ride by pushing that button right there.
Can I just get a hold of this one?
Hello,
Put my
from Waymo.
thing on.
As we get going, just give us 1 minute to cover a few riding tips. This experience may feel futuristic, but the need to buckle up is the same as always. So keep your seatbelt fastened, please. If you're traveling with little ones or expecting, please see the seatback card for more information. We'll do all the driving, so please don't touch the steering wheel or pedals during your ride. We may use interior cameras, check on riders, improve our products, and more. But our microphones are only on when you're connected to rider support. So sing your heart out. We can't hear you. You can also use the app or passenger screen to speak to a rider support agent at any time. In the rare case of an emergency, please keep your seatbelt fastened and remain in the car unless there's an urgent need to exit. Rider support will connect with you and provide assistance. Finally, relax and thank you for riding with us.
So this is a 30-minute drive, and I'm not going to record this whole drive, folks, but we think this is pretty cool, and we thought we would take you along with us. So we are, as you know, we are in San Francisco. This is just another clip that we thought we'd share. I'm feeling just a little bit nervous. I wish it was only like a 10-minute drive versus a 30-minute drive.
It's only 30 minutes because of traffic.
Alrighty. Okay, if you don't hear from me again, well, you'll know why. So we're going to be let off shortly. It was a half an hour drive, and just want to show you what the interior pocket says. Bring your own car seat. Talks about bikes. So David, was booging to the music that he programmed. You can program your music here so that they play your music, and he's all giddy and excited. Well, it doesn't surprise me considering our house is all techoed up. If anything went down, I would never be able to fix it because you can't just call anybody to come and fix it because of all the technology and networks and all that jazz in our house. But anyway, so I understand that you are very excited about this, David, this ride.
It's pretty
David thought it was very interesting. I'm just happy that it's over.
Well, it's not over.
Well, we're almost a minute away. Like, we're a minute away from drop off. I was pretty good, pretty relaxed. I was trying to distract myself with singing along.
Almost to your drop-off. Check the app for walking directions. Don't forget your phone, keys, or bag.
Yeah, because then you're in
For
trouble.
your safety, the doors will remain locked when we arrive.
Oh.
Pull the handle twice to exit. The first pull unlocks. The second opens the door.
Well, thank you. So, drop off in 1 minute. And I have to admit, I am happy that the ride is over. So I can say that I've been there, done that. The ride was easy, folks. It was easy, smooth, uneventful, which is what we want. And yeah, looks like we're here. We were here. Yeah, we were here a few days ago down this area. Okay, this is finding a spot to pull over.
You're here.
Okay.
Please make sure it's clear before exiting.
Right on. We shall make sure it's clear. So 1, 2. There we go. All right.
Thank you.
David said thank you to a driverless driver. Here we are. Very cool.
Very cool. Yeah. There.
Well, folks, we are leaving San Francisco. It's about 11:30 in the morning, and we are heading to Carmel. And I did want to mention, in the last clip, we took a ride in the Waymo, that self-drive vehicle. And I did want to mention to you that half an hour drive was about 40, between 30 and 40, right?
38 US.
It was $38 for that half-hour drive, and we figured out that has to do with the time of day, based on our understanding. So that was a busy time of day. That's why that price, I think, was that much. If it was a different time of day, like mid-afternoon maybe, or non-rush hour, it would have been less. Anyhow, so $38 US for a half-hour drive in that Waymo. It was kind of a cool experience, and I just wanted to share that a little bit. I should have mentioned it in the last clip. Anyhow, on our way to Carmel, we'll see you there in the next video. This is Boober Girl Walking, signing off.